Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Facing off with him here, and that's Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? You gotta flush it. You gotta play one play at a time. You gotta flush last week's 5-interception performance, but the reality is you gotta... in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, Stroud finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 8.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 1st down. An 8-yard.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Drew Phillips making the tackle. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Third down.
He's up front, cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. We've set it down for him from the 31.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
In punt formation.
Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11.
To the air, Stroud. Here's a screen to Elliott. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Everybody rushing back to the line. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Stroud. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
They'll run the toss for Williams. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
1 yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. Good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He was taken down at the
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Okay, ready. Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. They'll go. Here's Darts. He's going for it himself. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And you can see that he's likely in store for some serious work today. He's coming into this final game in position to finish as the league's rushing champ. Here's Williams to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Pulled in by his back, Elliott. And he's brought down after a short gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
The Giants take over 1st
On play action with Darts. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 12-yard
Scatteroo now from the gun. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Going right back to Scatteroo. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go with Williams on the counter. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away.
Here we go. On 18. That's it.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Throwing is Stroud. Screen here for Williams. Blast through midfield. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. It looks like the Giants got to that one.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Now here comes the New York offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song. Yet.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does...
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Stick around, more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and inches at the Giants' 27-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Stroud. It's Pickens on the slant. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second down, looking for options. Dumped off to his running back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud now. He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, Stroud. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits the slant. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get their first points of this game just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. This one falls incomplete. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's January 4th. Are we still within the range we could say Happy New Year? Well, Happy New Year. This is it. Week 18. Everything to play for. Let's roll. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And it's the rookie from Tennessee, Dylan Sampson. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's the Rutgers running back, Kyle Monungai. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Jets. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Bills are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. This is Scannaboo, left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Brought in right side, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Sends this to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a pickup of 3.
Another run for Williams. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the line. Offense working quickly.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Aubrey looks like the 24-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finding Johnson once more. Big man showing up the yards. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 3rd quarter lead. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
All right.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down, and they go right back to it. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. And one of the NFL's longest-standing records stands no longer. He's crossed 2,105 yards rushing and officially supplanted Eric Dickerson with the greatest single-season running the football this league has ever seen. Incredible. Congratulations. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's third down and 1 yard to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Running for the marker with Williams. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
46-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Here we go.
Going for it, it's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
All right. 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
8 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Start from the pistol. It's his running back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on second down. A handoff to Tracy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. That's going to tuck it and run. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
It's Tracy on second down. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now darts going to the air. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Fielded at the 11. And it gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Here's Williams to start the drive. He cuts it right. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Strad to throw on 1st down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Tyler Newman there defensively.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. It's coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys needing 4 points. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Stroud on the sneak. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Tony. Hey, uno.
Desperation time here. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Why are you looking at me that way, kid? I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks to Marshawn in the Super Bowl inside the 1. I am so far over that memory. Don't worry about it. No, that didn't just flash before my eyes yet again.
So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has a man on target to Johnson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
And the Giants.
So the Giants come away with the win. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.